We are setting out on another family overlanding adventure in our Polaris General. This time, we are attempting to cross the Uinta mountain range of northeastern Utah. Known for their breathtaking beauty and amazing year-round recreational opportunities, the Uintas are visited by over 9 million people annually. But despite their popularity, they remain pristine and undeveloped. There are no towns, gas stations, or services anywhere in the mountains. Self-sufficiency will be more important on this trip than any trip we've taken before, especially when it comes to fuel. Our only place to find gas once we leave our truck will be at Flaming Gorge on the far east side of the range. If we are not careful and cannot reach Flaming Gorge, we could find ourselves with insufficient fuel to make it back to our truck. But fuel is not the only challenge we'll face on this trip. Weather is a major concern in these mountains. Afternoon thunderstorms can bring heavy rains and flash floods, and overnight lows have been dropping into the mid-30s. We've carefully planned and packed our gear, but everyone will have to cooperate and work hard to face the challenges that lay ahead. If we can do it, we know we'll be in for an experience of a lifetime, but we also know it won't be easy. You can help support the Northwoods Family channel and content like this by heading over to Amazon.com and picking up your copy of our new book, UTV Overlanding and Camping, a comprehensive guide to adventure travel in your side-by-side. And if you're looking for parts, accessories, or riding gear, you can go to Rocky Mountain ATV and Motorcycle by clicking the affiliate link in the description of any of our videos. When you do that, we'll earn a small commission on the sale, which helps us put out more content for you.
Well, we're off on what we think will be a 5-day adventure here in the Uinta Mountains of Utah. Tim's at the helm. Billy and Grant are in the back, sporting some new helmets. Looking good, guys.
Very beautiful.
It's interesting tidbit. They're the only mountain range in the United States that runs from west to east or east to west. So these mountains do actually see quite a bit of rain, so I do expect that we will get rained on this trip several times. It's just kind of how the mountains here work.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, beautiful. The left, yes. 393.
Oh,
yeah.
something's on the right. See it?
It's
What is
a
it?
marmot. It's a marmot.
Yeah.
A what?
A marmot.
Those little fluffy dudes?
Yep.
Oh.
Little fluffy dudes, you're right.
That's what they're called. I've been wondering for years what they're called.
Little fluffy dudes.
For years. Yes.
But yeah.
Call them little fluffy dudes. Yeah, that's normally what I call them because I couldn't figure out the name of them. So I call them little fluffy
I think we
dudes.
saw a bunch of those at Glacier.
Yep.
So we've gone like 2 miles and we've had a check engine light come on again. Kim said the machine lost power
We were just going up a steep hill. I checked the belt before we left, and I'm wondering if we just smoked the belt going up that hill in high gear. I should have been paying attention and said we probably should have told Kim to shift into low, but I wasn't thinking about it, and I was messing with cameras. So anyways, we're gonna see how it goes. We do have a spare belt, but we'll just have to see what happens. All right, let's fire it up. Let's see what happens.
Fortunately for us, the belt seemed fine, and we were able to continue our steep climb up the mountains. We had gotten a late start on day 1, but we had found a spot on the map by a small mountain lake we hoped would provide a nice spot for our first night's camp. Right from the start, we were treated to some magnificent views of the surrounding landscape and snow-capped mountains in the distance, as we climbed almost 3,000 feet in only 13 miles.
Little gravity.
A lot of gravity.
This is a good helper. On the back of the chair.
I'm good, guys. This has to go sideways. Dad.
Yeah.
Since you are just videoing and doing nothing, pretty much. Please go get me some Cheetos.
I'll get him in a second.
All he cares about is Cheetos.
Cheetos. Since I'm videoing and doing nothing.
Okay. I need someone decent to hold it. That's some trouble. Push against tonight. There. Right.
Just needed the strength of a man. Yeah. This is, I think, the medium one, but it's actually really quite comfortable.
Hey, Dad.
I dig
think Dad's chair should be.
You look so weird in the chair.
You look so weird in the chair.
You haven't even seen me in the chair.
Woo. Well, now that I just said woo, you gonna guess how many feet we're at?
9,000?
No, I'm gonna say 9,223.
All right, Grant, what's your guess? Say 10,000.
10,000.
Yeah, 10,150. Way to go, Grant, you win.
What?
10,150 feet, yep.
Holy cow. That's pretty high.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty high. Hot dogs and smashed buns and mashed potatoes.
Pretty good though.
But we got a nice spot to enjoy dinner.
Beautiful fire by the lake.
Didn't ride very far. I don't know, probably 10 miles maybe.
Maybe. Well, maybe like 15.
Hopefully we didn't smoke that belt. Right off
As soon as we shifted to low, which was what we should have done.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking. I was
went better.
paying attention to the cameras and stuff, and yeah, 'cause that's a heck of a climb, and we had a lot of gear.
Clearly I'm not responding to training, so.
That's all right. Yeah, that's how you learn. After we repeatedly do the same thing.
I just
It's all right.
good job, Grant.
Hey guys, just keep an eye open for bears.
A lot of rocks have slid, right? Down this mountain. They're probably the rock face up there that keeps losing them and then they go dum 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 dum.
Every spring, when you get a whole bunch of snow melt and it starts running off, it takes a bunch of rocks with it.
We've been going for like 5 minutes. I'm tired.
Yeah,
That's because you're at 10,000 feet
Yeah, I
elevation.
know.
There's not as much oxygen up here.
Walking in rocks. So if you're walking in rocks like a rock here like this, what you do is you kind of test it while keeping your weight back here, right? And if it's alright, you scoop.
Always stay on the wall. This trail is dangerous.
Just be careful.
Let's do it that way. No.
That way doesn't lead to the lake.
Oh, so graceful. Must be nice to be tall.
Yep, it has its perks. Hey, she did it. Oh, nice drop off here. Yeah, there's one right there.
We had spent all morning on our nature hike and catching dozens of brook trout in the lake. We had thought about staying a second night, but a number of other people made their way up the mountain, so we decided to pack up and press on.
Well, we just got rained on as we were stopping. Stopped at State Line Reservoir to fill up our water. So we got 7 gallons of water now. They're kind of wet and sticky, but I think looks like to the west we got clear skies, so hopefully that's all past us. Cool, so we were just talking about where we're going to stay tonight. We do want to get out and do a little bit of riding at Flaming Gorge and see it. Basically to this Hoop Lake place, the National Forest campground there. We're debating if we want to push further on.
That's so pretty.
Yeah, it is. I think Hoop Lake will be a good place to stop.
Yep.
And I say on a range of 8 to 10:30.
You sleep as late as you want.
I'm saying that I'm gonna sleep all day.
Really? Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna wake up and catch some trout, maybe a grayling.
And go back to bed.
Well, and then we'll eat breakfast, and then we'll
Go to Flaming Gorge.
yeah. We had run into our first bit of weather on our journey, but we had no idea what was waiting for us later in the trip. As the rest of the family tucked into their sleeping bags, I washed our dinner dishes and cleaned up camp, watching as the thunderstorm in the distance drew closer.